Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Robert Kelly, aka the Dude, aka the King of Zoom. Thanks for checking out the Calta and Kelly YouTube page. We hope you like what we're putting up there. Make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly and sign up over there, because every week we put a show, an extra show. Friday show, only Patreon. And we also have the JO party on Saturday night, only Patreon. That means you, all the fans, get to come into a Zoom and hang out with us and all the other ladybugs. And it's a blast. So we also let you watch all the shows live. YKWD live, all the Calta and Kelly's live, unedited, all go on the Patreon. And you also get the 10-minute extra YKWD every week goes on there, along with Live from the Shed, one-on-ones, Tech Talk with Bobby and Friends. There's so much content up there. And you know what? It's all for what? A price of a cup of coffee. $5 gets you in the door. And you're going to love it. So make sure you go over there, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And here's another little thing I want you to do. If you like this content we're putting up, subscribe and like. That's it. Just hit the little button, subscribe, so you know when we got a new show out, and then like it so we know you like what we're doing. Okay? That's it. Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Subscribe and like. Now, enjoy the show.
Right down for your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you. And this is for you.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Welcome.
Good night.
Good evening, ladybugs.
Do I look anything different? Is anything different about me?
Yeah. You
I feel like my
your head's thinner.
well, I mean maybe, but
You got backlight, baby.
I always have backlight.
Your front light. You got front light, man.
I gotta tell you, I think I'm giving you a run for your money on the camera.
Well, I wouldn't get carried away. I mean, I'm fucking literally in goddamn 4D. I mean,
You are. I could reach through and jerk you off from here.
yeah, I still look like fucking CNN. I mean, look at this. I mean, the clarity's fucking nuts. And I mean, look at my skin tone and your skin tone.
My skin tone could be upgraded.
You could get a little filter and add a little bit to it. But yeah, but you look great. You really do. I mean, dude, do you remember when we first started doing this, we were both garbage.
No, you were always good.
No, I wasn't. I was fuck. If there's anything in life I hate, spills and when shit falls behind things. Because now I'm just going to leave it. Because that means I'm going to have to get down on one knee like an elephant, get in the back. I'm going to have to hold my breath and fucking. Oh.
Can you do it now?
No.
Oh.
Why were you late?
But I don't like the way you're saying it.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Be like, hey, what held you up, pal? Is everything okay? Jesus.
What held you up, pal? Is everything okay?
Right.
Let's try it again. You're absolutely right. Ready? Hey, pal, what's going on? Are you all right? You were a little late tonight. Is everything good with the fam?
Yeah, I'm sorry to hold things up, but something very important was going on that I had to be a part of.
Dinner? Sorry. I'm sorry.
That's part of it.
Okay. What happened?
I had to try and get a PlayStation 5 from Walmart.com at 6 o'clock.
Did you get it?
They released them at noon, then at 3, then at 6, in the most inept app I've ever seen in my life. It's ridiculous. 3 times it told me it was in my cart and then wouldn't let me check out. And then when I went to finally check out, it was like, oh, sorry, sold out. But not before I got one.
You got one?
I got one.
Oh, you got one. You got one. You got one. You got one. We're gonna play it in fucking Tennessee.
No doubt.
That's great. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here's my fucking First of all, I got to start taking my computer in because it's getting so cold. The computer's freezing up and the battery's dying and
How
all kinds
cold
of.
is it?
Dude, it's freezing out today. It's rainy and fucking cold. All the leaves.
I saw the president with snow on his shoulders, and I'm like, that can't be right. That cold.
Those are Republican tears.
Democrat.
Next up in the news, dude.
You're a regular Andrew Schultz.
Hey, turn your phone sideways.
By the way, what the fuck
dude.
happened to him?
What do you mean?
It's like he's getting shadow banned. He used to be in everything that I signed on. Every time it was his little turn your phone sideways in my face. Now, nothing.
I never see him. I never see him. I saw him every day.
And it was great. God bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, I used to see him every day. I don't see him at all. You're absolutely right. Something's going on. And all of a sudden, they took the little governor they had on my things. Someone took it off a little bit. And I started doing stuff with Max, and it got 20,000 fucking views.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden I did something to, 10,000 now. And all of a sudden, and then it's what somebody reports you. I'm telling you right now, it's these fucking trolls, these shit fans, these Reddit cunts they go on and report your shit as inappropriate. And then the people look at it, and it definitely, most of my shit was inappropriate or is, and they see it. I think these random people to judge. Go to like Facebook or go to Twitter. And like one of Trump's tweets yesterday was blocked out, and you had to go to these other sites and read why they deemed it inappropriate and fake and not, whatever. Why is Gabby fucking doing? What is Gabby doing? Why? You literally actually had the best set so far. What does that mean? Oh, sorry.
She complimenting you?
Yeah. She was complimenting me. I don't know, dude.
I have 38.5 thousand Instagram followers, which is a pretty respectful number, but it's been that way for like 2 years. It doesn't fluctuate. It doesn't go up, doesn't go down. I just don't know. I'm verified. I don't give a shit about that. I don't know what that means, but nothing changes. So I just super serve the 38,000 that are there, and I don't give a shit about anybody else.
And they just changed Instagram too. I don't know how to fucking do stories anymore. Like there's no story button.
There is. It's up on the top now. They moved everything around. You get used to it. I had to have you need what I have, a 14-year-old, to show you how to do everything.
But where's the story up at top?
If you go to go to your homepage, and on the top left, there's a little plus button.
Yeah.
Hit the plus button, and then it says post story highlight.
No, post. It's new post. It's a post.
No, you got to go to the other screen, the home screen, like where that shows all your pictures. Your home page, the one that looks.
I gotta go to an extra step now.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking turds.
Yep.
Oh, I'll throw my phone out right now. I'll throw it out right now. You make me do extra steps.
And then Crumbum says he can't break 600 on Twitter. Crumbum, I can't break 95 to 97,000. And another one, I don't give a shit. People have accused me of paying for followers because I have a lot of followers, and if you run that report, it shows you that some of them are fake. I couldn't give a fuck less how many people follow me.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't care.
But you're not even doing that anymore. You're not doing that anymore. You
Twitter?
Yeah, you stopped paying for followers.
No, shut up. I've never paid for followers ever. And now
that you stopped, it's good.
I offered $10,000 to anybody who could prove otherwise. I've never paid for a fucking follower on anything. I don't monetize my Twitter. I don't give a shit how many followers I have. It doesn't help me if I have 90,000 or 100,000.
It's so funny because I didn't even know about this paying for Twitter followers and all that shit. But I guess Eric, years ago, before Pete Davidson was on anything, I had Eric Rivera on my show, and Eric, he was on he got a TV deal, some fucking Spanish TV deal, whatever the fucking, right? And they bought him followers. So he went from like 1,000 followers to 20,000 a day. And Davison called him out on my show, just ratted him out like, what the fuck? Why you?
Yeah.
You fucking, you phony, whatever. And I felt so bad for Eric because I love little Eric. But he was just like, you know, I don't know. And then I think he gave him back or something. Like he undid it somehow.
Right.
Because he went back to like a couple thousand followers.
I woke up one morning at 104,000 followers.
Well,
then, I mean, but like I was in the range of like 94 to 100,000. It fluctuated. And then one day I woke up at 104. I was like, finally, I broke 100,000. Then a week later, they were gone. Then Twitter announced that they were douching out the whole system. So I dropped down to 95,000. Didn't affect my fucking life 1 ounce. I'd rather have all real followers. I have a lot of verified people that follow me. I don't even know how some of that shit happens, but that's where it really counts. That's where your account actually gets some balls, when you have verified people that follow you.
Maybe that's it. Maybe because I just got 200 followers in the last week, and maybe that's because of this comedy thing, and who's verified is fucking with my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't know. I don't
fame, that just disgusts me though, that fame breeds fame, that it's this boys club and girls club, this elite club that when you're in it, you only want to keep the people that are in it. You know what I mean? It's like, It's like a lifeboat. Everybody's dying around you. And you're just like, her? No, not her. Him? Okay. Mike, come here for a sec. Just hold on to the side. Don't get in the boat, but hold on to the side. You can float with us. You know what I mean?
I like when I see an average person that's funny, and I love to follow them. I'll follow them all, you know, anybody that's funny and putting up good stuff. And Melissa, thank you. Feel free to sex me some DMs.
Why do you get the DMs? Why do you get the sex DMs?
I didn't. I was asking. I was almost begging for them. It was pretty sad the way I was doing it.
I get nothing.
I'm not getting.
I get nothing. No, there's something going on, and call me paranoid, call me fucking whatever, but there's something going on with social media fame, and there's a trick to it, and you have to pay for it, and if you pay for it, then you'll fucking pop. How do some people go on Rogan and not pop? Like that was the thing. Everybody's like, dude, you got to get on Rogan. You got to get on Rogan. It's like, no, because there's a lot of people. There's something to it.
Do you know Taylor Swift? Do you know that deal?
No, I know her.
So Taylor
Can I thank Kim for these cigars, by the way?
Yeah.
The one, I know you get sick, you know what I mean? But thank you, Kim. Go ahead.
I like that guy. He's a good dude.
He's a good guy.
Taylor Swift. So back in the day when people sold albums, when hard albums were actually a big deal.
Yeah.
And for you to debut at 1 million albums was, holy shit, her debut album was 1 million albums. Her father bought all the albums. Not all of them. Obviously, some fans bought it, but her father bought a majority of her albums as an investment into her career. And when she debuted selling 1 million albums, because it doesn't matter who buys them as long as they're bought, and he bought a majority of those albums. So she made a big stink when she came on the scene. She was, a young kid, blah, 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 sold 1 million albums out of the gate. Now it's a big thing. Same thing with AC/DC. AC/DC will do an exclusive. You can only buy their album for the first month at Walmart. And you're like, why the fuck would they do that? Because Walmart agrees to buy 1 million copies of that album so that it debuts in a platinum album. So it's all business bullshit. That's how they do it. Now nobody gives a shit how many albums you sell because nobody's buying albums anymore. You sell 1 million albums now, and you want to know why 1 million people wasted their fucking money on an album.
Right.
So it's
there's something to it. There's something to it.
I don't want to accuse him because I hate when people accuse me of it, but Howard did the same thing. Now, Howard's got a huge fan base, and I would imagine that a ton of his followers were real, but he went from like nothing to 2 million in 6 hours. That's insane.
Okay, but how about this, though? You're right about this, what's his name again?
Billy McIntyre.
Not him.
Oh.
Andrew Schultz.
Yes.
He was all over the place, like everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, and now I don't see his face.
Nope.
Why? Who decided that I liked his stuff too? So it's not like I wasn't liking it. who decided that I don't get to see that anymore?
And Facebook is liberal, so it wasn't like Andrew Schultz was liberal. He made fun of Trump. So it wasn't like they were blocking him because of his political belief.
But he did say stuff maybe that was misogynistic or sexist, and could be. It's not beautifully crafted, non-racial. He stepped over the line in a funny way. So someone could actually be like, I don't like what he says.
I'm looking him up right now. I want to look him up to see. I'm going to have to look at my phone, Bobby. I don't want you to get mad at me.
No, it's not that I get mad at you, but when I'm talking, I'm literally in the middle of a story and I see this. Ready?
That's all. Sometimes I fall asleep when you're talking too.
Well, then there you
go. The last thing he has is, I'm trying to see what the date is.
He used to flip it sideways, but I used to see History of Hyenas too. I don't see anything they do anymore.
Me either. They were everywhere for a while, and now it's nothing. He doesn't. Yeah. Andrew Schultz doesn't seem to have a news update since a while.
Maybe they just stopped doing shit.
No, I mean he's still posting, but he's just not posting the news updates like the turn your phone sideways ones.
Yeah, maybe he's not doing that. Why is it? Maybe that's just on YouTube now.
It got 1.4 million views though.
What?
I don't know why he would stop. The last news report he did.
Where is that one?
On Instagram. And then ever since then, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 posts that are just pictures of his engagement and clips of his stand-up and a couple of pictures of him with his dog, which looks ridiculously like my dog.
Huh.
Well, anyway, what I was saying to you, you know how you say I look down?
Yeah.
Am I looking down now? Yeah, I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look at me. Look at me when I talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm looking right at you right now. I can see you, and it looks like I'm looking right at the camera.
Am I looking right
at the camera? You're looking right at the camera now.
Yeah.
Right? That's the camera.
My problem is the camera's high up on my computer, so anytime I just tilt my head or look away, you think I'm doing something else.
No, I'm just I'm looking at you right now. Look at me. I'm looking right at you. Look at me. Does it look like I'm
looking right at you, but I can't see you. I'm looking at the camera.
But don't look at me. Look at me. Where am I?
Right there.
Yeah. See, if you because your camera's in your computer, right?
No, it's on top of my computer.
If you brought that camera down, put that camera on a fucking like a tripod that comes down or whatever, and put it kind of in front of your shit a little lower, it would look like you're looking right at the camera. Right now, I'm looking right at you. My camera's right over my camera.
Right at you.
I should have fucking hooked you up while I was there. I should have just went.
I don't even think you came in my studio at all.
I did. I came in one day. I did 2 shows. 2 shows. 2 days. Yeah, but we were exhausted.
I moved the new computer in here. I moved my giant Mac from my office. I moved in here because basically, that office is only a jerk off room now. And since I've been doing more jerking off out here, I moved the bigger screen out here.
Yeah, why would you jerk off in a room with windows on the doors?
Well, it was all I had. It was all I had before.
You can't jerk off. You have a fucking kid. You have 2 kids.
I got the minute they walk past a certain thing, I got lights that go off in my room. I know when they're coming at all times. As soon as they break that hallway barrier, the light goes off.
Yeah, but still, that's not enough time to put it back away.
Of course it is.
Nah, dude.
Not as big as you think, Bob.
Not your pecker. Oh. I'm talking about if you're at the point where you're going and having it, and all of a sudden you're like, there it is, it comes, and then the light goes off. Dude, you can't stop the flow of love juice coming out.
No, but my love juice is on it's a quick, like a middle of the night lawn.
Here's my biggest fear.
Okay.
Is that I'm about to I'm going to do something like that, and then an emergency, a life or death is going to happen. And I got to run out with jizz all over my hands. And Dawn's like, help him. There's a knife. He fell on a knife. And I'm like, I got to wash my hands. Fuck your hand. Why do you get to wash your hands? And then I walk over and I'm helping my son. And she's like, what's on your hand? I'm like, this jizz. I was jerking off. I'm sorry. And that's the moment.
Do you think, though, anytime you're jerking off, there could be an emergency?
Anytime when I'm jerking off, an emergency could happen. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what you're always prepared for. Somebody falling on a knife. I don't know how you come thinking about guys falling on knives.
I'm not thinking about that. I'm saying if something happens to my kid or my wife, something goes down.
Yeah.
And I'm in the shower or in the bedroom cranking one out. And then even if they're not home and then they come home as I'm cranking one out and it's like, mom's stuck under the front tire and I got to run out. And I got fucking whiz dust on my hand. And then he's like, what's on your hand, Dad? And I'm like, and she dies. It's jizz. He was jerking off, you piece of shit. I don't need that. When I masturbate, I need complete fucking, I need to be like,
I like what Lou says.
Confinement. You like danger.
Lou says it makes it more exciting.
Wow. Forget that. I officially can't stand this city anymore, by the way.
What happened now?
It is officially fucking a shithole. I don't get it. I'm missing something. They're shutting down the city again.
Right.
And no more than 10 people in a house after 10 o'clock. $500 a person fine if they do fine you, if they catch that. So, but forget about that. That means that restaurants are closed. That means comedy clubs that were doing some business are now shut down. And that means tomorrow's gig at the Brooklyn got canceled today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my God, this is killing me, dude. I have
amphitheater, the Ford Amphitheater?
No, not that. What's the Ford Amphitheater? Yes.
That's you in Florentine.
Yes, canceled tomorrow.
Holy fuck.
Hang on, this is my agent. We'll
that
see.
Sucks.
Cuomo. Yep, he wrote Cuomo. That's it. Fucking Cuomo.
Cuomo
sucks. Fucking shut it down. Dude, it's so fucking, it's like, are you kidding me? I got 2 gigs for the rest of the year. The rest of the year. Let me say that again. I'm working 2 times. One of them just got canceled. I don't have a show. I have no income in the rest of this month. I have no, wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. Wait. Yeah, I have the 4th and the 5th. I have shows in Austin, Texas.
You and Miss Pat.
Me and Miss Pat at the Paramount in Austin. Yes.
Question. What if we do a Mike Calda Show Christmas party in December at Vasani?
Yeah. Yeah, you think we can make some money?
What? That'd be the only way I'd do it.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, but here's the thing with that. I don't want to step on people's toes with that too,
Fuck everybody else.
I don't want to step on people's toes.
I'll stomp them for you.
I don't want you to stomp anybody.
That man end up being your new agent. I like Frosty and all, but he's too busy.
Wow, he's not really that busy.
Well, then he's not that good of an agent.
I don't fucking get it, man. I just don't get it. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck is happening? That I'm over here and going to restaurants. I'm in Tampa doing shows, and nobody's dying. The hospitals aren't overrun, and they're not shutting it down. And then you come up to
people are wearing their masks and they are following rules here.
People are doing what they're supposed to be doing, washing their hands, wearing masks. I get it. But you can go to a restaurant and sit down at your table. I don't wear a mask from the door to here and then sit down and take your mask off. None of it makes sense.
No.
And look at it. It's not a Democrat, Republican, whatever the fuck they try to make this shit into. It's like businesses are dying. People are fucking starving. Things are getting crazy. And it's all to what? For what? Like Like, can you even try to get close? Could you let shit open and see? Okay, so people get it, but how many people are dying, and how far is the hospital over? Okay, well, you don't want to get to that point. Well, we got to that point, and we shut it down.
My
You know
whole
what I mean?
family had it. None of us went to the hospital. None of us went to the doctor, and we all walked out on the other side just fine. My wife lost her taste for about 4 months. Slowly came back, just like they said it would. And she had. That's the worst result of all of it. Pete had it. Pete had it bad. Went to the hospital twice and got pneumonia. But since then has had pulmonary test done. Has had no long-term effects. Has had no heart problems. No lung problems. He just got sick for a little while. They gave him steroids. They gave him pneumonia medicine. He was fine.
I want to ask the ladybugs and you. Has anybody known anybody who's died off of this?
No, I mean, I've read about famous people dying, but I don't know anybody who died.
I don't know a soul.
Anybody that I know that died, anybody that I know that died that was in my peripheral or somewhat famous was either really old or had some other really bad condition like an asthma or something like that.
Does anybody? Yes, a friend's mom. I'm okay.
How old?
How old? And I'm talking not old and no pre-existing conditions. Like what
over
flu
60,
could take.
Over 60 years old.
A flu could take that person. Exactly. A flu could take them out. Like a regular fucking pneumonia could take that person out. All right, let's see it's deadly for the same people who would die of the flu. Right. Some people won't be upfront and truthful. What does that mean? Ultimate Reject. Great name, by the way.
Some people won't be upfront and truthful about whether they're sick or how they feel. What do you mean?
I don't know anybody who's had it. Everybody I know has had it and hasn't got worse than the flu. Yes. Yeah, in her 70s. Okay. Then to me, no offense, and I don't want anybody's mom dying. It sucks. My father's birthday is today, who passed away 2 years ago, or a year and a half, whatever the fuck it was. It sucks. But people die in their 70s, 80s, and 90s. Okay?
Can I tell you a side note story on that?
Yeah, sure.
I was at your house while he was dying, and your mom called, and you were like, yeah, he looks like he's probably going to die tomorrow. I thought, when you said it was your stepfather, I thought it was the stepfather that used to beat you up.
Yeah.
So I was like, who the fuck cares? Let him die.
You're pretty cold.
I was very cold. I thought it was the one we didn't like. You were like, fuck, that's terrible. That sucks. And I was like, fuck him, dude. He used to hit you. Fuck him. He died good. I hope he died painfully. I did not realize it was a guy you called your father, you know?
Yeah, it was Larry. He was my second stepdad, actually.
Still,
and he was
nice to you.
Oh, dude, you and Larry would have fucking been fucking best friends. Italian. He's the one who cooked. Frank Sinatra. Fucking, I mean, just bocce court in the backyard. Cemented the whole backyard. Took all the grass out. I'm not cutting. Cemented it. Put a deck. Put a pool.
Wildly attracted to your mother.
What's that?
We're both wildly attracted to your mother.
Yeah, well, you're wildly attracted to my mother. Good for you. You fucking get off on varicose veins.
It's weird for some reason.
Max is seeing your dad, Bobby. That's Larry. What?
Yeah, Larry that's where Max gets Larry from.
Yeah, probably.
But not dead Larry. He's not seeing dead Larry.
What does this guy say, Christian? And nobody protests fried food for being sedentary. Yeah, listen, man. Yeah, more people die from shit food in this country than this stupid thing. He's absolutely right.
But you know what happens? Bloomberg tried to do that in New York, and everybody laughed at him. He wanted to tax over large sodas, and he wanted to fight, and everybody was like, fuck you, don't tell me what to drink. And he was like, this is what's killing you. This is what's making people obese, is these fucking sodas.
And they should, Mike, because this is America. If you want to die off of cocaine, if you want to die off of fucking sodas, if you want to go outside and get COVID, you should be able to fucking do it. If you don't, stay home. Don't go to work. You should have the option. I'm not going to work because I don't want. Okay, great. Then we're going to give you money. But if you go to work, if you want to go to work, you should be able to go to work. And if you want to go to a restaurant, you should be able to go to a fucking restaurant. Put the mask thing in and clean the places.
They won't let me go back to work in the studio until I have 2 negative tests. I had a positive test in April, I think it was, or June. And then I had a negative test after that. And then I've since given plasma twice because I test positive for antibodies. So they were like, well, you have to have 2 negative tests. I'm like, I did. I gave plasma twice. They tested before they give it to you, before they give it to other people. I'm negative. And they're like, no, you have to have 2 nose swabs. And I'm like, well, fuck you. I'm not going back then. And they're like, well, you just need to go get another test. I'm like, yeah, I'm not jamming more shit up my nose to make you people happy. And sure enough, yesterday, as soon as there was a hurricane came, they were like, you might have to come to the studio. I went, oh, now I can come in the studio because it's okay.
Because it's all to what and think about the protesters. Think about the people that all just went outside when Biden won and filled the streets of New York City in celebration because their guy won, right? Biden won, and they were all in the fucking streets, shoulder to shoulder.
Same way they were when they were protesting.
Same thing. And nobody said shit. But now on Thanksgiving, what are you going to go door to door? And if there's 15 people, you're going to charge them fucking what, $2,500?
You're going to count them?
Which is against the Constitution, by the way.
You can't come into my fucking house unless you have evidence of a crime or you have a warrant.
I mean, this is getting fucking nuts. You gave somebody the power, and now they're just abusing it. They're not asking. They're just doing. Yeah. I mean, New York City, there's no fucking reason to be here anymore. There's not one fucking reason to be here. If you're an artist, if you're a creative person, if you do comedy, music, acting, there's nothing happening in this city. And it's not going to happen for a year. With this fucking mayor who's literally building a career off of this disease. He's got a book, right? Didn't he just come out with a book?
I don't know, but I hate him just for the way he treats law enforcement in New York. And I don't even live there.
I mean, the mayor is not the mayor. The governor just came out with a book. I mean, both of these guys are fucking, I don't understand it. And I know people hate Cuomo, but I kind of like him,
I don't have to live under his jurisdiction, so I don't know with Cuomo, but I liked his father. I like hearing him in interviews. He seems like a regular New York guy. But I don't think him I think if I'm the one responsible for all these people and people's deaths, then I'm the one that has to go, all right, we got to shut everything down because it's on my back. If I have to hear every morning if somebody walks in and goes, 1,400 more people died, I have to go, well, I have to do something. I have to make something happen. But you have to use your brain. You have to realize all these people are going bankrupt. These stores are closing. These legendary places are closing because
nobody's dying, Mike.
And
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't see. I mean, when it first happened and you saw those images of Italy with these people with, homemade fucking ventilators on their head, like Martians in the 50s, it was scary as shit. Yeah. And I just don't fucking get it. They're killing industries. They're killing businesses. And it doesn't make sense because I feel like you should be your choice with regulations. If you want to go out, you have to wear a mask. You have to sit certain spaces away. My gig tomorrow night was outside, I believe. Right?
That's insane.
Outside. They canceled an outdoor event.
Yeah, it was outside. It was a fucking amphitheater. I went to a football game on Sunday. And so I thought it was great, first of all, because nothing's like going to a football game that holds 80,000 people and there's only 10,000 people there. It was wonderful. Close parking.
It was like watching the Bucks around 3 years ago.
Pretty much. But
you guys are used to 15,000 in the stadium.
all 4 seats next to me were all zip tied up so you couldn't sit on them. So I was like, what's up? I'll just fucking spread out. I loved it. Can I change the subject and ask you a question real quick? I know you know a lot about gadgets and computers.
Yeah, I know a lot.
So this Mac that I'm using, it's slow because I have so many pictures on it of my kids and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm transferring that to I have a 2 terabyte hard drive.
A 2 terabyte, or did you just stutter?
No, I have a 2 terabyte hard drive.
Okay.
And I'm transferring everything over. and I transferred a lot of files, like my music files and all that stuff. It took a couple hours. It's telling me now it's copying all the pictures over, and it's going to take 10 days.
Yep.
10 days.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Holy shit.
First of all, when did you get this hard drive?
I bought it at Best Buy.
When?
A while ago.
Like how long ago?
Like maybe a year ago.
What's the speeds on it?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I plugged it in and I just started throwing stuff on it.
You should see what the speeds are on that thing.
I don't care if it takes 10 days.
What's that?
I don't care if it really does take 10 days. I just didn't know if that was realistic.
No, it's because like, okay, like, you know, like a camera SD card.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you have these camera SD cards, and I didn't know this either. I used to just get an SD card, a high gigabyte SD card, 256, whatever. But if you look on SD cards, there's little numbers. There's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3. So they're different speeds, and hard drives, I believe, are different speeds too. So like, I think it all matters how fast you can transfer that fucking shit out. I think the cord matters. You know, knows Fat JC.
Yeah,
Fat JC would know this.
Well, I should just give him my password and let him log in from a remote location.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Anyway,
but I think you have to. First of all, that's a lot of shit, right?
When I transfer it over, do I then have to erase the other one, or did it just move everything over?
You might have to erase it. It might be just copy. I'm pretty sure it copies the files. You see, what you should have done is went to, I believe if you go to YouTube, you can, there's a way to do it where you just take all that shit and drop it onto the hard drive.
Right.
And then it will just be gone out of your computer. But you got to be careful too, because it goes out of your phone. It goes out of everything, because stupid Apple connects everything now. So now, like, dude, I remember I was looking at, I got a titty pic and it went on my phone, immediately popped up on my iPad on the kitchen table. You know what I mean? Boom, new photo. And, Max was like, Dad, can I use your iPad? Mine died. It's like, no, I had to dive on the fucking table.
You know what fucked me up is I got those Amazon, like the Alexa ones, but the ones that are like, shh, I see you moving, Alexa. The ones that are like with the little movie screen on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? They're like little baby TVs.
Yeah.
So I have one in my kitchen, and I have it hooked up to my phone, and it's got pictures of my kids, like a little rotating photo album of my kids.
Yeah.
Evidently that updates, because one day I came out of the pantry and it was just a girl grabbing her tits like this. I was like, what is that? Where did that come from?
Yeah, dude.
I know where it came from.
It is so hard to be a creep in 2020. And making it these nerds are really making it difficult to be a piece of shit. Yeah. You have to do some real high-end learning. You got to get a photo app lock. They have these apps that throw all your shit in, videos, and you keep it in there, and it looks like a regular app.
Yeah, but you know what about that?
What?
This girl that is super fucking hot. She's on the radio.
Right.
She's a fucking 10.5. And she would send me all kinds of dirty pictures.
Right.
And I saved them all on that little secret app, the one that looked like a calculator.
Yeah.
Well, then those fuckers went out of business and they didn't update it. And when they updated the phone, you couldn't transfer it over. So I lost all those pictures.
That was God.
No, because then that girl got married and I can't.
That's God. That's God.
Oh,
that's God.
That's
God saying,
God knows how much I love them.
No, God was loving her. You're getting married. I'm going to take care of your past.
Yeah, just at me. I was never going to do anything with them. I just liked her.
Yeah, it's a weird serial killer aspect of men. It's not that we want to leave or we want to do anything bad or even do anything, but we love collecting. I know. I'm just saying. I'm saying that so that people, like, if they ever see us talking about it, they know that they understand. Yeah, we'll never
No.
We'll never do anything with it. No. You know what I mean? Never. No.
Money for jokes. Why would you say that?
We definitely will. We definitely, Mike, we will.
I say it in front of my wife. I tell her all the time. She doesn't care. I sent her a dick pic from the shower today. I was in the shower and I go, hey, what are you doing? She goes, work, and I send it to her because sometimes she's on like conference calls and work, like Zoom calls, and she didn't even respond. I was like, all right, cool. Good talking to you. Thanks a lot.
Now, if you sent the dick pic to some chick that's India, she'd be all over it.
Oh, I did. I sent it to every chick that I thought would want it afterwards since my wife ignored it.
You never sent it to me.
Chick.
I'd love to see a dick pic again.
You want to see it right now?
Yeah, let me see it.
I'll show you. Nobody else will see it.
Ask me again.
You want to see it right now? I can't really show it. We'll get in trouble.
Just flip it. Real quick. Flip it. Whoa. That's Carmen, you fucking idiot. Carmen's got a nice booty.
No comment.
She does. She's got a nice little bum, a little crumb bum.
Yep.
She's got a nice little crumb bum. Yeah, dude, fucking weird times. I'm so bummed out about today. And it's like the night before, and I was all ready to go. And you know what really pisses me off is me and my wife actually got into a fight over this gig. So I fought with my wife about this gig for nothing.
Was she wanting to do it?
No, look. Ever since I don't have a manager anymore. Me and my manager parted ways, as they say in the business. I don't see a need, Corona hit. There's no need for some guy taking 10% of me just going and doing gigs.
I never understood that. I never understood the role of a manager if you have an agent.
Well, when you have look, me and Serpico did a lot of things together though before that. So there was Frosty doing gigs, but we were creating shows. We created the Robert Kelly U-Haul show. We did pilots together. We wrote it. We did a lot of stuff outside together,
What? What's the other guy's name? Serpico's
Saletti?
Yeah, I liked him.
I still talk to Saletti, but it was, it's just whenever they're done with you, they don't tell you.
You just feel it.
Yeah. You just feel it, and then you can't put your finger on it. It's like when your wife's cheating on you. You're like, hey, what's up? Everything cool? Everything's great. Where you going? I just gotta go. I'm going down to Pilates again 3 times in one day.
How many times can you get your nails done?
Yeah, that type of shit. And then before you know it, it's like, and somehow it has to be your fault at the end, But I just want to finish that thought that managers have when they're managing your shit and trying to elevate your shit, it's great. Right.
Yeah.
But so when he left, Dawn started all he was doing was forwarding my dates. His assistant was putting all my details in a calendar so that I could go do these shows and have the information I need. Like this weekend, I'm in BT's room. He's like, what was the contract again? It's like, oh, fuck me. Before I would have I'd be like, got it right here. Says this, says that, pay me that. You know what I mean? Because they not that they try to get away with something, but they do. I've had people be like, oh, isn't it this? No, you're supposed to pay me that. So I always have that detail. And me, I love all that shit.
Yep.
Right. So this gig, she didn't do it last week. And then yesterday I went to look at the information. There's nothing in there. I was like, Dawn, I was bullshit. We got a big fight, not a big fight. It was kind of whatever, but I was like, you got to put that shit in there. How am I I don't even know where I'm going tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm fucking doing Friday. Like, what is there a green room? Do I show up early? And she's just staring at me, like listening, but getting angry, like waiting for me to say something so that I can be. She's wrong, but she needs me to be wrong too.
You
understand that?
Oh, I do. I said to my wife, I needed something for our charity. I needed an answer from the accountant, and I looked at her and I said, "Can I ask you? You did this for me." And she said, "What?" I said, "Will you call the accountant and ask him these questions tomorrow? Can I count on you to do that?" And she was like, "Sure." I was like, "Okay, I'll send you the email, and you get the answers tomorrow." She's like, "Yes." I was like, "Great." So I came in here and I started doing some work, and about an hour later, she walks in. She goes, "All right, I just talked to Rob, the accountant, and he said," I go, "Ooh, you called already?" Now I feel like I'm in trouble because she didn't wait till tomorrow. She called today. She was like, "I'll fucking show him. I'll call right now."
Right.
That's gonna bite me in the ass.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's like when I do something wrong, I'm just like, I fucked up. I'm take the hit. You're right. Sorry. But when she fucks up, she has to somehow get me. She's just waiting to go say something. Yeah, but and it's like, yeah, but can't you just say sorry? Can't you just say, you're right. I fucked up. I should be doing that. We talked about it. I'll get on it. She has to stare at me and not say anything. That's the thing.
I just realized your wife and my sister-in-law are going to become best friends after Thanksgiving because
Why?
you and my brother are the same person.
Dude, it's unbelievable. Like, she'll stare at me. It's worse than saying something to me. So if you're just staring at me,
right,
it's like, and I'm like, well, say something. What do you want me to say? So she's waiting for me to say something fucking stupid so she can be like, so later she's going to go, I'm sorry. And I'm going to go, I'm sorry too. I didn't mean to fucking call you an asshole. It never can be alone. I can never be right and her be wrong alone, but I can definitely be wrong alone. When I'm wrong alone, motherfucker. And we got over this big thing for nothing. Then they cancel because of dickhead Pekka Cuomo.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah.
To answer some of these questions, yes, Mr. Reject, I do trim it. And I mostly trim it because I took a picture of it and I realized I needed to trim it. It looked like it was being attacked by centipedes.
Greg is just what?
I totally sent it to you. What?
Greg, what is Greg waiting for?
Oh, he was referring to your manager.
Just waiting for you to blow up again, and then they leap back in.
Oh.
I thought it was... That actually made me mad. I'm like, what do you want me to snap again? I'm not going to snap. I can control my fucking anger. No.
He's got a good point. If things were going really well and you were bringing in a ton of money right now, I bet you they'd be kissing your ass more.
No, I don't think so. We need I need a counter podcast with their wives reacting to these claims. We don't. The last thing you need is another comic and their wife fucking talking about shit. You don't need that. They'd be wrong, Lou. You goddamn right, crumb bum. No, I don't think they'd jump back in. Maybe they would be nice. I would probably see them. It depends on. Look at this business is so fucking weird. It depends on how much power you have. If I was on a hit show, going to upfronts, selling shit at a whim, if I could just walk in the next, like, hey, I want to do a thing with fucking Dave Chappelle, and Dave's like, I'm in. Yeah.
It was a great day for Chappelle.
Then yes. When I walk, hey man, just want to see how you doing. But right now, there's fucking nothing. It's a weird fucking business, man.
I wish
weird
Keith
fucking
would get a TV show.
What's that?
I wish Keith Robinson would get a TV show. I wish him and Rachel would get one. Rachel plays a new single mom, and he just tells her how bad of a mom she is. I'd watch that show.
Yeah, called Landlord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he comes out, where's the rent, you dummy?
Where's your baby? What do you mean you got a babysitter? You're a terrible mother. Out chasing poor. I love it.
Yeah.
Have you been following Britney Spears?
Well, I believe she's fighting her father to get command of her money, right?
Yeah, and they said no because she is fucking kooky.
Why is she kooky again?
I've been watching her. I follow her on Instagram. I don't even think she's hot anymore. We had this big argument today. You think she's hot?
No.
We
talked about this. I never really thought she was hot.
I mean, I did think she was hot at some points in her career, but now she's just like a regular Karen. I don't think she's hot at all, and I think that she's poor. I feel terrible for her. I feel like the poor thing's nutso. She's constantly talking to the camera, trying to have a friend, and I don't know where her kids are, and I don't know what goes on in her life, but her father is like dying, and they still thought it would be better for him to be in control of the money than her.
Really?
Yeah. So she's got to be in really bad shape.
What's her Instagram?
It's Brittany, but one T.
Brittany with one T.
BRIT.
She's big now, right? Is she big?
I mean, not really. She's got abs and shit, but she's still a little bit. She is thick. She's not. I mean, I hate to say it, but yeah, she's bigger than she used to be, but she's still very thin.
Oh, she looks all right. She's boxing and shit.
Yeah, she's not what she used to be. I mean, she's 40 years old now, or pretty close to it if she's not 40.
She looks all right, man.
Yeah, all right. That's it. I give her that. She looks all right. But she doesn't look like Britney Spears that would carry around that big fucking snake on the MTV Awards. That was hot.
Yeah, I guess so. But she definitely get her shit together. Why is she crazy though? It doesn't look like there's anything crazy on here.
Oh, okay, Mike, go see if you can find the video. Scroll down. I'll tell you where. It's the video of. I mean, first of all, just look at her in those green shorts. That doesn't look nuts to you. And then with the crazy black eye makeup, and go down more, Mike.
Yeah, she looks a little nuts.
Yeah, and then there's
she has the same stomach as Dane Cook.
She does a video about things to take to the beach. I just want to tell you, when you go to the beach, you got to take out suntan lotion and blah, blah, and you're like, what? Thanks for the tips, Brittany, you fucking weirdo. I feel bad.
Here's the problem with social media. We're not supposed to see people at their house. I'm not supposed to see this chick at the beach. I'm not supposed to hear this chick's fucking inner thoughts. I'm just supposed to see her on stage being a superstar. And the fact that we get to see these freaks doing shit at their house in their living room, it's like, boy. You know, that's why I respect Howard so much. You never see him do anything but the show.
Yep. He doesn't presents himself to you. He's perfect.
Yes. Mm-hmm. He's never, you don't really see him anywhere else but the show. You want to see him, you got to go to the show. Yep. He doesn't do other people's shows very rarely.
Yeah, I didn't say I wouldn't bang her, Christian. I'm a sucker for loony beauties too. I didn't say I wouldn't make sweet love to her. I just said that she's not what she used to be, and I feel bad for her. Does K-Fed have the kids? That would be even worse. If you feel like Kevin Federline's a better father than you're a mother, that's not good.
Now, he got big too. He got real big, right?
Kevin Federline, yeah, because he's got all her money and he doesn't have to do anything anymore.
Well, I mean, we're the last people to talk about fat people, but listen,
we've been dedicated to fat from the beginning. When you're skinny and you become fat, then we make fun of you. Hey, by the way, update. There's only 6 days left of this.
There's only what?
6 days left of my transferring pictures.
Let's see. It will go quicker. It just estimates something, but then it will just go zing, 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 zing. Now, can I ask a question? How did you take not to bore everybody listening, you just took the photos. Did you select all and drag them over to the hard drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a file that was called pictures, and I just dragged it from one end to the other.
Yeah, that might be definitely. I have a 6 terabyte hard drive, yeah, he got big, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he got big. I mean, he's one of us now. Howard is an idiot. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I wish I was.
Why is Jacob feeling gay tonight?
You can just come out and say it, Jacob.
Yeah, just come out and say it. You want some dick? There's nothing wrong with it, man. Your freak flag can fly here in our fucking room. We're Calta and Kelly. We appreciate all kinds.
I went to Starbucks today
and sucked the guy off in an alley.
Not that bad. The lady that took my order said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "I'll take this." And she said, "Okay." And the other said, "No, thank you." And she was like, "That'll be $5.35. Please drive up." I was like, "Okay." And then I drove up, and the person at the window was wearing a mask for safety reasons and a wool hat, I guess for warmth reasons.
For hipster reasons.
And her hair was blue and pink and yellow. It was like a cotton candy hair. Yeah. And to me, I would say that is a woman. Her arms and her face were as hairy as my legs. And I thought, all right, so I would imagine a transitioning woman or a
I don't-
transition man into a woman? I couldn't really tell. But don't you? If you're a guy going to be a girl, isn't that the first thing you do is shave your arms?
Well, I think that a guy trying to be a girl, yeah, you'd shave everything, and you'd be on the hormones that would probably kill those hairs. You know what I mean? Yeah.
She didn't quite get there yet, and I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you're a hairy lady or if you are a cotton candy colored haired dude. I couldn't give a fuck less. You presented me with a nice Trenta cold brew, and that's all I cared about.
You ever play Guess the Race when you go through a drive-through?
We used to play Guess the Asian on the show because Galvin was positive you could show him an Asian, he would tell you where they were from. And he was positive he could do it, and he got every one of them wrong.
When you're in a drive-through and you hear the voice,
I'm pretty good.
You have to guess the race. I'm fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
I had a guy today go, "Hey, how you guys doing?" And we're like, "Great." "Oh, all right. What can I get you guys today on this lovely day, even though it's raining?" And the guy I was with, I go, "What's his race?" My friend Paul G. He goes, "It's a white guy, absolute white guy." I go, "Nope, Spanish, definitely Spanish." He goes, "You're out of your mind." He goes, "All right, guys, pull up." Pulled up. I go, "Hey, Napolitano molto bene." He goes, "Excuse me?" I go, "Italian?" He goes, "No, sorry, Puerto Rican." I go, "Yes!"
Nailed it.
Fucking nailed it.
Nailed it.
Oh boy. Well, listen, man. I mean, it can't. It's just not getting any better, Calta.
Did you read what
Jacob
said? It's not going to be better for him either.
What's that?
Jacob just said he's been listening to Neil Diamond all day and imagine having a romantic adventure with him.
It's not getting any better, dude.
It will get better. It can't get any worse.
Oh, but people have said that for a year. It's getting worse.
It can't get any worse. We're going to be all right. We're going on vacation next week. We're going to have a great time. We're going to start over. There's going to be a rebirth.
Yeah. I got to talk. I mean, I don't know if I can go on vacation.
How dare you?
Dude. I mean, here's the problem with the vacation thing, right? We can't fly down there. We're driving down there, but we got to get hotels for 3 nights, right? We got to, go down. We're eating out 3 meals a day with a kid, right? And then we got the whole week or whatever the fuck we're doing down there. I don't even know what you have planned, right? And it's going to be a very expensive week.
Fly here and drive down with us.
Can't fly. Can't do it. Just can't. That's $1,500. I was trying to get her to do it, but now with the gig canceling today, and I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. I got a bunch of checks in the mail yesterday from SAG, residuals.
Ooh, for what?
All kinds of shit I did. 44 cents each.
Nice.
44 cents. Those residuals come in, dude. Woof.
I haven't gotten
like,
my brief appearance on Sullivan and Son.
You remember that movie Unhinged that I did on the iPhone?
Yeah.
That movie, I got that residual check, I think, at the beginning of COVID. And that was nice. That was a shocker. I made more off of the residuals than I did working on the movie.
Wow.
That was a great one.
I was in a movie. I was in a zombie apocalypse movie where I played myself. And it was supposed to debut at the film festivals, and it all got canceled because of COVID.
Ugh.
I was like, fuck. It's called WDED. It's about zombies that take over a radio station.
The Santa movie is not coming out. I played Santa. I believe, Lou, it is not coming out. And to answer your other question, that, and yeah, somebody says Bobby is going to be allowed back into New York.
So you stay here.
It doesn't work like that, Mike.
There's nothing going on up there. I'll teach Max.
Teach Max what? How to fucking not do shit? But to sit on a couch weirdly, to fall asleep sitting up with your mouth open. I mean, what are you going to teach him? To drive using a phone?
I can't teach him how to take handsome dick pics. I am very flexible, and you should appreciate that, not mock me like you do.
I'm astounded at your flexibility. I really am, but it's fucking nuts. So let's move on to something better topic. How did you like the comedy special on HBO Max?
I didn't know it was out already.
It's out today. Do you look at my Instagram? Do you read my social media?
You're shadow banned. I did not, Bob. I didn't know. I'm gonna go watch it right now. I would have been posting out of it everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's all over the fucking place, brother.
I would have been putting it up all over. I had a very busy day today.
Did you? Am I muted?
No. I even tagged you in a couple of things today.
I did. I looked at your things that you put out today. They were very nice. I got a big announcement tomorrow.
Tell me.
I was gonna.
You said you were gonna do it today.
I can't do it today. They told me not to.
You're doing a show.
No, I'm doing a show. Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Yes. Go ahead.
Jim Quarantine.
Oh.
Don Jameson.
Oh.
It's called That Plastic Show. Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Tell me what it is. Is it a comedy show at a theater in New York?
Well, yeah.
Let's just leave it at that.
Tomorrow, I got to announce it on the show. Tomorrow, I announce it. I expect all you ladybugs to repost it and to, I'm going to have to go on your show at some point. Got plenty of time. I got plenty of
Max thing.
What's that?
You should talk about the HBO Max thing on my show.
Yeah, well, the HBO Max thing is out there, but this thing I really want to. This thing that's coming up, I have a while to put it out there. So tomorrow we make the announcement at noon on social media, and then from then I have a couple months to promote it,
Bobby's
which is good.
It's all gonna happen. Everybody wants to know. It's all gonna happen. We all want to go. It's all gonna happen.
What time's the show tomorrow? 4:30.
4:30 with special guest Lynn Koplitz.
4:30 tomorrow with Lynn Koplitz. We have a great show. What a great week of shows we had, right, Mush?
I can't wait to see.
It's been awesome.
Oh, that was 3 seconds. That was a good mood. That was good. That was fucking good.
He was asleep.
Wow. Because I was waiting because we haven't heard from him all show. And I figured I'd be like, right, Mush? And it'll be at least a 10-second and then some type of weird excuse. Sorry, my parakeet fell out of its cage and shit on the couch.
It has an
You know what I
internet
mean?
problem. I can't wait to ask Lynn Koplitz should she sleep with me or you.
She's gonna pick me, dude. Sorry.
I know. I'm afraid she is too, but out of fear, not out of desire.
We should get Liz Millies back on for 2 seconds and just.
I'm afraid to ask her.
Why?
First of all, I don't think it's appropriate that you ask a woman who she would make sure love you and then have to involve killing her and threatening her life. We're not going to kill you, Liz. We're just. It's probably easier if we don't do it. I don't care what you think. George Carlin did not want to fuck me when I was 16 years old. Those not going through my head at all.
I think she did. I thought she was.
Comedian just wrote him a letter, and he was like, "Fuck you guys, man. What's up with you? What are you, Italian, Puerto Rican? Come on over."
But Crumb Bum said my wife picked Joe Russell. You know what? That's not the option. Tell her that's not the fucking option. All right, Crumb Bum?
Most women would pick Joe Russell over us. We understand that. That's not the dilemma.
Yeah, that's not. Tell them, Mike.
we know it's very realistic. We know we're not the most attractive guys in the world, but there is something adorable about each one of us. Bobby's got his perfectly shaped head and beautiful lips and soft skin.
Bum
Me,
chin.
I have my awesome dick pics, and
Yep.
I'm 6'3". You know, those
Voice, your voice,
I got my voice.
your voice, your voices.
So Crumb, re-ask her that question.
Yeah,
Let her-
re-ask her that question right now.
Yeah, let her know about the dilemma there.
Yeah.
I think we know who Cavigliano's wife would pick, and it's not me.
I want to thank Bastaniano's for sending me a cheesecake, by the way.
Bassano's cheesecake.
Bassano's cheesecake. Bassano's?
Bassano, yes.
Bassano's cheesecake sent me a regatta fucking cheesecake. It came today. It's in my freezer. I didn't eat dinner yet. I almost just want to not eat. And then when everybody goes to bed, I want to fucking take that out, let it sit for 2 hours,
Eat it like
put
that.
on the put on the Queen's Gambit, and just fucking eat like 3 pieces. Did I tell you what happened with the Queen's Gambit?
Yes.
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with me, dude? Am I just a shit dick? She said, sorry, Bobby Mike. I don't believe her.
Oh, I believe
No,
her.
she said Bobby. Sorry, Mike.
Oh, she picked Bobby. Sorry, Mike. I got you.
Oh, she said me. Oh, sorry.
He
What am
didn't
I,
say Bobby,
stupid?
sorry, comma, Mike. He said
I
Bobby.
said Bobby, sorry, Mike. It says Bobby, sorry, Mike. No, it says Bobby, sorry, Mike.
Bobby. Sorry, Mike.
Can you reword that so it looks? We both have low self-esteem. Listen, who did she pick? Yeah, Bobby. All right, just write Bobby. Don't write the other shit. Thank you. Tell her she's a smart woman. And yes, fucking yes. Bobby, what does Christian say? What did he say?
Married to the Philly Fanatic or whatever that thing is called. So
Calta looks like Bobby after a top secret governmental hair growth injection program that went awry. Wordy.
cured his vision, but now he's got ridiculous hair.
Wordy. What did he say? Bobby's so excited about cheesecake to focus on grandma. Too excited. Yes, I am. Goddamn. Oh, Christian. Bobby. Anyways. How was your show today, by the way? I always want to ask that. I always forget. How was it?
It was good. Morning show.
Yeah, good times. Oh, good. I saw that Mike Busey shit last night. It didn't look as crazy as I thought it was going to be, to be honest with you.
I didn't watch last night. I don't know how much the COVID affected, their get-togethers, but I mean, there's times where those parties have thousands of people at them.
We
Because of
look,
COVID, they had less than 10 dicks out at one time.
Hey, like on the maybe they don't put it on the page. Oh wait, maybe I'm wrong, dude. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm absolutely wrong, dude. I saw early evening pics. I apologize. I saw, dude. If you go to the later pic, he's on a tank with 15 chicks around him with tattoos and just a bunch of army haircut dudes looking up at the tank. He's got a tank. He's got a fucking tank.
Of course he does.
You know what? I fucked up. That's great. Oh my God, who is that? Oh boy. Yeah, I fucked up. Anyways, all right. Well, tomorrow, big announcement. Fat JC. I listened to the Bone this AM. Carmen's hilarious. What did she do?
Here? Is Fat JC here in Tampa?
No, I tell everybody, go to the Bone app or go to the website and you can listen. That's how I listen to your show in the morning. When I get up early, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Cut me off.
Some people do live here, though. I didn't know if he lived here or not.
No, he doesn't live there. He lives up. I went up. He lives up near here somewhere. He lives up in the woods somewhere. Remember he invited all of us up. We go camping on his land.
No thanks.
What do you people want to know? Let's answer some of these questions. All right. What kind of cheesecake is it, Bobby? Well, I'm going to tell you, it's a regatta, which is my favorite. Stop kissing up to Fat JC. Why?
No, she's saying stop kissing up for him to kiss up because he said he listened to the show this morning.
Oh yeah, that is true. Why am I reading everything wrong?
Because you don't understand punctuation.
I'm gonna punctuate in your fucking stomach. How's
There
that?
you go. Now you're back.
All right, I got a question for you.
6.5 inches.
Melissa, Lou,
Yeah.
or Sarah, marry F kill.
Oh shit, Melissa, Lou, and Sarah. You know, JC is gone. She hasn't been around. Something happened with these.
Fucking Jacob scared her away. Called her old.
There was something happened with the fucking ladybugs at JC. She hasn't told me what, but you know.
Meanwhile, fucking Ken's still here. No matter how much we shit on Ken, he won't go away.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. Okay, you answer it first.
What? No, that's not how it works. I asked you the uncomfortable question.
All right, Fat Jesse said kill Melissa because of what she just said. Marry, fuck, kill. Is that it?
I got mine.
Why do you have to kill them? Can you fuck and then kill them?
I mean, you don't want to really kill any of them. You'd want to fuck all of them, but you got to work out.
Isn't there another version of this where everybody lives, but you get to touch their pussy?
You want me to go or do you want to go?
Isn't there like a lick, suck, and fuck? Can we do a lick, suck, and fuck?
All right, we'll do that next.
All right, good. You go.
I would marry Lou.
Yeah.
I would fuck Melissa, and I'd have to kill Sarah, only because I don't know. I don't know her as well as the other two. That's it.
That's just crazy. Blow, anal, vagina.
Oh, I got that nailed too.
I got that nailed too. I would. I think I would have to. I'd probably have to do the same thing. I'd probably fuck Lou, marry Melissa, and kill Sarah.
Poor Sarah.
Well, what the fuck? I told you we didn't have to kill her. If you played lick, suck, and fuck, Sarah would definitely be in the lick.
I think that Sarah's the one getting away good with death.
Oh yeah, Sarah's definitely the winner of this contest.
God, thank God they both kill me. I don't have to have them love me to death.
Oh shit. All right, well there you go.
Now who would you do? No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to get too dirty.
Are you gonna watch the show tonight?
No.
Well, that was fucking brutally honest.
Am I gonna watch the HBO Max thing?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. The only problem I have with that is I don't have to figure out how to watch HBO Max.
You don't have HBO Max?
I do. I have to go watch it on a TV that's got Apple TV, so I could do it that way. Or maybe I'll watch it on my phone.
Oh my God! Please don't strain yourself going into another room with a 500-foot fucking screen and pushing a button and sitting on a couch like a fucking Labrador. Please don't. I don't want you to strain yourself. Don't do it. If it's out of, please, if you have to walk into one of the 5 fucking rooms with Apple TV in your house, I don't want you to kill yourself.
Thank you for feeling where I'm coming from.
Yeah, please. If you have to walk up more than 12 stairs, don't do it on my account.
Who is Sam J?
Sam J. She's a comic. She's a writer on SNL, and she was also on the show. Why?
Crumb or Fat JC said to review her set. I will. I'll be honest.
Well, you gotta understand, it's Colin set out to make a different type of comedy show. It wasn't. He didn't want everybody just doing sets from here to here. He wanted to cut into the sets, cut out of the sets, and see what's going on backstage before and after. You know how it is to be. She's engaged.
I think she's talking about being engaged to you.
I love how everybody can interpret the comments except for Bobby.
Fuck everybody. Maybe I have a disease.
I think you're just tired.
I'm exhausted. Anyways.
I know. I'm exhausted too, but I gotta go watch this fucking special out of guilt.
Quiet.
I was kidding. I can't wait to watch it.
All right. Well, there you go. I gotta go do Chip.
It's fucked up.
I am a little stressed, Melissa. It's just it's a little stressed right now.
Why would you ask
You know,
this, Christian? He's already melting down.
it's a little stressed. You know,
I know.
gotta get these Patreon numbers back up.
We
After
do
you,
have
after
two-
you fight with Lewis, we lost fucking a lot of people. Jesus Christ. You couldn't just clam up for fucking 20 more minutes. I mean, just take a hit. Jesus, you shut up with Burr. You
I'd
couldn't
rather-
have shut up with that fucking Puerto Rican.
You just compare Burr to Lewis.
I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. Burr fucked with me last night. He sent me a text about I put the flag and thanks for your service. And he was like, you post, you fucking pandering asshole. He put Keith on the fucking text, trying to get Keith to trash me. Luckily, Keith was passed out somewhere in the fucking corner of his apartment.
I'm Bobby, stolen valor clout chaser.
Oh,
Before we go, we
fucking
do have
losers.
two quick
Fuck you,
questions
you
from the.
redhead motherfucker.
What'd you say, Mush?
Oh, there's two questions from the Ladybugs. This is the first one.
Yep.
Will stand-up
Read it.
exist as it existed in a time after this fucking virus?
Who the fuck cares? I'll only answer questions as Keith Robinson from now on.
I'm only going to answer him as my game that I invented. What was the other question?
And did you insulate the shed? It's gonna get cold as shit tonight.
Well, yeah.
Yes, I did. I insulated when I bought the shed. Amish Mike, you go down to Amish Mike's place, you sit down with a dude, and you design the shed on a piece of paper. And I had the bottom insulated, and I had the top have a certain type of insulation. Then I went in after, and I put in Ruxol acoustic insulation on the ceilings, and I put it on all the walls. But that being said, it gets fucking deathly cold in here. I have to put the heater on a half hour early. I'm going to have to start taking the computer out of here because it's not working. I got a vent up there. I got two vents up there. I'm going to have to cover up. And these windows, I'm going to have to do something because it's fucking cold. I'm in a shed. Let's put it that way. Mike's in a quadrant of his house, with a toilet. I believe there's a toilet right next to him. So yeah, I'm going to have to do something, or I'm going to have to move inside for the cold months.
I have midget Asian women rubbing my legs to keep them warm right now. All right.
It was too out there. I couldn't go with it.
Lou, I definitely will marry you as soon as I kill Sarah and fuck Melissa. We're getting married.
Now, how are you going to kill Sarah?
Probably choke.
So, should I want to just fuck and kill Sarah? Who would you lick? Who would you lick?
Sarah.
Who would you fuck?
Melissa.
And who would you suck?
Lou. Worked out.
Really? Everybody wants to fuck Melissa. Everyone wants to fuck Melissa.
Let's make it clear. I'd fuck all three of them.
You can practice choking on me. Jesus Christ, what's happening?
Right on, Lou. You're going to be a great wife.
Oh my God. So tomorrow we get Link Coplett's favorite of mine. We'll probably wind up fighting at some point.
Okay. You ready? Lynn Coplitz, Joe Listwife, or Liz Mealy. Marry F. Kill.
I'd kill Liz. I'd marry Sarah, and I would fuck.
Lynn.
Yeah, Lynn.
That was a pretty easy one.
That was a good one. Yeah,
All right, I'll work on harder ones for tomorrow.
you should. You should get harder ones.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm married now.
It's all right. I want to thank all the ladybugs coming in tonight. Tomorrow is Patreon only day. Tomorrow you can only get the show if you are a Patreon member. That's patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You get Friday show. You get the jerk off party on Saturday night. La 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 la. You have to be a member or you don't get in. And then and of course you get all the shows live and YKWd and the extra 10 on YKWd only on patreon.com. But make sure if you're watching this show, like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube page and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button so we let you know anytime a new show comes out. We put these motherfuckers out. And then also go to all our social media on Calta and Kelly on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
I feel like when I stop talking, you stop.
Me?
Yeah.
That's how it works. We can't both talk at the same time.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying, you fucking instigator. I'm saying that if I'm not fucking pushing things, you're just staring at me.
Not true.
It's happening now.
Show's over now. You don't know how to wrap it up.
So wrap it up.
I want to thank our listeners tonight for being involved with the show. A lot of your comments kept the show moving tonight. Appreciate it. Sorry that my friend Bobby is not going to be working anymore for the rest of the year. It's sad.
Hey,
Excuse me, I'm talking. We're definitely going on vacation though, no matter what. And Lou, look forward to planning our wedding right after I kill Sarah and fuck Melissa.
and
Till tomorrow, folks.
And Mush, what do you got? Mike V. Suarez at
Yeah, follow me at Mike V. Suarez and make sure you go see Bobby December 4th and 5th in Austin, Texas with Miss Pat at the Paramount Theater.
What about me? You never plug any of my dates.
What are your next dates?
I don't have any, but I feel like you should at least say, do you have any dates you want to plug?
I'm sorry. You have any dates you want to plug, Mike?
But you could be like, fuck off, idiot. I'm just kidding.
Well, make sure you listen to The Bone every morning. If you're not in the Tampa area, you can get it on the app, online at, I'm sorry, I don't know the website, but I will look it up for next time.
iHeart, any of that bullshit. It's all on there.
Gotcha.
And also, I'm going to be on Chip around 8 o'clock. So if you want to go check out me being miserable for an hour, please.
Oh, yeah. You didn't invite me to go on the show with you.
Because he doesn't have your home number. Can I give it to him?
No.
I'm going to give him your number.
Because then he calls me and he wants to talk about rock bands and metal and all that stuff.
Who?
Chip.
Jim Norton. I'm going to give Jim your number.
That's fine. Jim has my number.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. He texted me the other day.
Do I? Your fucking meek and mild energy is bugging me. You're fucking meek and mild.
We'll be honest with you.
Jim has my
tired.
number.
I'm a little tired today.
All right, so how can we avoid this again? Can I get you some cocaine?
No, I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to go to bed early, and I'll be ready to go tomorrow. I'll be fired up. I'm allowed to have one bad show out of the whole 6 months.
You're fucking damn right you are, but let's fire it up. Tomorrow you're running the show.
Cake.
Well, can I before we go though, it's funny because I'm sitting here today and we had to do the show today and I still get excited to do the show.
This show?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, Bob. I get excited too. I do. You probably
Can
tell.
you make that a clip? Can you please, somebody make that a clip
Probably
of
tell
how
it.
unexcited he is when he said that?
Very nonchalant.
I'm very excited to do this.
Oh, your melancholy energy. I really want to dump crickets on your head.
I'm gonna put this out there.
Please.
I am lower energy than normal today.
Yes.
I'm a little bit tired. I had a long day. I had a hurricane.
Yes.
I mean, you would think that your best friend would say, hey, he must have been up all night taking care of his kids, making sure the house was secure. Today's probably not the best day, instead of mocking me for my low energy. But I will bounce back from this, Bobby. Tomorrow, I am going to be like the fucking Arsenio Hall of old. Woo, woo, woo. I'm going to be so high energy. It's going to be amazing. You're going to think I put caffeine in my system.
Look, I don't need you to be high energy. I just don't need you to be NPR energy.
I might.
Your pauses
Tomorrow.
are fucking infuriating. You're fucking.
I'm going to be so high energy tomorrow. I will marry, fuck, and kill Melissa.
All right, you fucking. I love what an asshole Mike is. Of course you do. You fucking damaged goods.
I'm not.
Not you. These fucking broads in here are damaged goods. They love you when you're a fucking asshole. They just want to be choked and ridiculed by you and have low energy after you fuck them. All right, listen. Tomorrow.
You want a low energy choking?
You want a guy who's going to give up choking you halfway through and want a snack.
No.
Listen.
I'll choke you with one hand and yawn with the other.
All right, so tomorrow we'll see you there. I'll see you later. Bye.
No, I feel like we can't leave off like this now.
Yeah, we're gone. Hit the button.
Okay.
Their number one best friends, almost 1,000 pounds of funny. They're here to entertain you, not because Bobby needs the money. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
Most child molesters love them.